I've been working with ceramics now for the last 5 years. It's got texture, depth. What I like about working with ceramics, the pieces change depending on the location that they're in. This latest collection that I'm doing with the shoes has been a lot of fun for me. There's so many shoes that are very iconic. I find that sneakers are the most widely collected artwork that maybe people don't see as artwork. You know, oh, I had that shoe when I was at this age, and oh, I remember this event because of that. It means something to them, and that's what the pieces do for me. The problem with artwork and doing originals is that they take a lot of time, and because they take a lot of time, you can only do so many of them, and so of course they become expensive. And so I've always tried to figure out a way to translate those. You know, how can I make a print of it? And I thought, well, what if I found a master artisan who could take a cast of one of these shoes and then pour them and bake them in porcelain? I could get more art in more people's hands, and also I could do it in a way where the cost is reduced. That's when I met Russell, who's a generational artisan in ceramic, and he agreed, thankfully.
I learned my craft in England in a place called Stoke-on-Trent. They used to call it the Potteries Basin. 55,000 people working in ceramics. And so I'm like a third generation maker in ceramics. I love Jason's enthusiasm. I like his design sensibility. It's this really cool interplay of high art and street art sort of coming together in a piece like this.
The concept was to have a high-end sneaker shop in an art fair. So when people walk by, it's like, oh, there's a high-end sneaker shop. But well, hold on a second, those are made out of ceramic. It's garnered a lot of attention. We sold a lot of pieces, and now that collection of shoes is traveling the world.
What I really liked about Jason was he went straight into collaboration mode. I felt I was talking to a fellow artist, and that was very cool. I think he's really onto something here. I think it's a very cool object.
As an artist, you're always trying to do something a little bit better than what you've done before, and you try to sort of break boundaries, and the only way to sort of break those boundaries is through education from other artists. You get to figure out new ways to do things. I've learned a lot from him, and I look forward to doing many more collections with him. You know, this is just the beginning, and I'm excited to get it out to the world.